Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Anshazwina and I am going to talk about the background of Julies. The Julies has been on the Malaysian market since 1985. Since then, Julies has established its reputation as a household brand known for its consistency and delicious biscuits in many regions of Asia Pacific. Julies factory was built on an area land of 220,000 square feet with only one wafer line and one oven line. Now, the factories have 6 oven lines, 12 wafer roll lines, and a wafer book line with chocolate coating units and numerous sandwich with wrapping units. Julies places a great emphasis on maintaining a hygienic processing environment in order to deliver a safe and high-quality products. Their manufacturing plants are carefully designed and evaluated for any possible risk of food safety. Julies also established effective control procedures in places such as waste management, pest control systems, and personal hygiene. Julies also has quality management systems (QMS) that designed to continuously improve and deliver the consistent products to the consumer. This system also enables their biscuits manufacturing process to be monitored, recorded, and improved. Julies also has been certified by HACCP Food Safety Program and GMP Good Manufacturing Practices and the Halal Assurance System. As an authorized biscuit manufacturer in Malaysia, Julies plants processing are periodically inspected by the Ministry of Health to ensure that the applicable laws and regulations are complied with.
Hi, my name is Sharifah. The objective of our case study, first, to increase the variety of diet through provision of a range of attractive food, flavors, colors, aromas, and textures. Second, to extend the time during which the food stays safe to be consumed through preservation techniques. Third, providing the required nutrients for our health. Fourth, to raise profit for the manufacturing business. Thank you.
What is food manufacturing and food production? According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, food manufacturing is an industry that transforms livestock and agricultural products into products for intermediate or final consumption. Virtually every other basic food ingredients fall under the scope of livestock or agricultural products, except for salt, food manufacturing, and food safety. Because of mass production, food manufacturing can be source of foodborne illness such as food intoxication, food poisoning, and also food infection. The foodborne illness caused by Salmonella species, E. coli, Shigella, and many more. To avoid this matter, food processors can create their own plans by creating flowcharts, a hazard analysis, and critical control point. HACCP plan can also help food processors identify and address points in the food manufacturing process where the food safety issues are most likely occur. Any metal or unknown object can be detected by HACCP plan and food handlers worker. Food manufacturing requirement. There's a lot of requirement in food manufacturing. The first requirement in food manufacturing is to create a product that can be packaged, sold, and subsequently eaten. Next stage, packaging. Julies make sure the packaging are interesting and have a proper size to store and wrap the food product seals. Julies company choose the best choice of packaging materials that can extend the product shelf life. Julies also prioritize safety purity and cleanliness to minimize the risk of foodborne illness. Food processing. Food processing company are company that manufacture, package, or storage food for human consumption. To maintain consistent product quality, safeguard staff health, also monitor the operation carefully to avoid any problems that may stop the production line running or downtime. There are 3 stages in food processing. The primary process is turning the raw agriculture products to the products that can be consumed by humans. At this stage, the product secondary stages is where the ingredients are produced from primary food processing stages to create ready-to-eat foods. At the last stage, biscuit will be packed into their own pack. Food preservation and food processing. What is food preservation? Food preservation plays an important role of food processing. Food preservation is the first step of food processing. There are many different types of food preservation methods in use, which is it can be done at home or require commercial food manufacturing requirements. Baking food in an oven to dry the food out, jellying, preserve in salt or sugar, pickling are some simple methods that we can use to preserve the food at home. In industrial, preservation methods used are different from preservation method at home. For example, they use irradiation, pasteurization, control organism use, and modified atmosphere preservation.
Okay, right now I'm gonna introduce 3 problems in the biscuit manufacturing. The 3 is biscuit is crack, color formation, and we found out they have metal and foreign substances in the biscuit. So why is these problems might occur in the biscuit productions? Let's find out. The first one is biscuit crack, or we call it as checking. Checking is phenomenon that occur when the small hairline crack in biscuits, and the hairline is continue to develop. As the result, biscuit will be break into parts. The fact is the phenomenon only appears after day after packaging and is very difficult to test in real time. The reason why the biscuit is cracked is by inadequate of heat and water that distribute in a dough of biscuits. So that will bring the loss of moisture, and the stress level of the biscuits is increased in the biscuits. So the stress level is the main factor of checking. For the second one is color formation. Color formation is basically happen when biscuits are exposed to high temperature. High temperature will trigger non-enzymatic reaction, which is divided by 2. Malate browning and caramelize or caramelization. For malate browning occur above 105 degrees. The reaction between a reducing sugar and the amino group. Reducing sugar such as glucose, maltose, and lactose, different types of reducing sugar will determine the different types of color, this brown, or the dark one, or the lighter one, or the odor and the flavor, also different. For caramelize, it only need sugar, water, and high temperature to make the biscuits into brown color and nutty flavor. Last but not least, the number 6. Metal or foreign substances in the biscuits. Not denying some cooked biscuits may contain foreign material after being through all the process in the machine, whether in the oven, in the mixture, or other machines that have in the industry. So the solution for all of this is a metal detector or X-ray system that automatically will detect the metal or foreign substances and removing the biscuit immediately because it cannot be eaten is very dangerous for consumption. So especially in Julie's in-house laboratory is capable of performing physical, chemical and biological analysis on raw material, finished product and send equipment or facility. Example, food contact surface swabs and pathogenic environment detections. So that's all for the problems. We continue with the conclusion overall our case study.
This is a company with a good example as the company was certified by Hazard Analysis and Essential Control Point which is HACCP, Food Safety Program and Good Manufacturing Practices GMP and Halal Assurance System. This actually gives assurance to the customer about the safeness of their products. All the manufacturing process was monitored to ensure all the regulations that are supposed to be in the food production are being practiced by the operator. Julie's company faced problems during the manufacturing process, but they managed to find a solution for their problems. They make sure that they produce a quality guaranteed food for their customers and also keep a good image for the company purpose. In conclusion, this case study gives students to understand more about the food manufacturing process and a solution to the problem in actual food factory. Further understanding and knowledge in food production is very important for food technology students to apply when they're working later. Thank you for watching. Bye!